I'm live.
Okay, let me cut that off.
We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal, and they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among which are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. I'm Mills Lane, and this is American Culture Topics. We got our first. Master Shock Value gets first, so Master Shock Value gets the plug. That is Trap and his fingers. We are live from the trap with the clock ding dang dings. Master Shock Value. Salute to you. From what I see, looks like you like to go to the gym and you be out in these streets. That's all I know. But thank you for joining us here at American Culture Topics, where we always give a plug to the first person that shows up. So you go first, and you get in that comment section, you get the plug. And by plug, it's advertisement, because this is podcasting. Sorta, kinda. I'm Mills Lane. Joining me, Trap Gardner. Right. He said, send $5 to my Cash App. All right, well.
I ain't got it.
Yeah, I ain't got it.
You know what I mean?
Cash App been kind of light.
That sounds like a little extortion to me.
Yeah, why extort?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Master extort value. There you go. That's your new name today. Trying to take money and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you messing with the right one now. Mm-hmm.
So Trap, we'll go current events. How about that? Somebody died, Congressman Cummings.
Yeah, Baltimore.
Yeah, Baltimore.
The
peacemaker.
Can we all just get along?
He got called out by Trump this year.
Yeah.
You know.
But Trump did say he was a nice guy, didn't he? He did, you know.
It's funny how
he was a dead.
You know, when somebody die, the enemy want to come back on that bug. No, yeah, Trump, you the enemy. Stay the enemy, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And shit.
Stay the enemy.
Go to the funeral and knock the fucking casket over.
He kind of did with McCain though. I give him a little credit for that.
No, he dissed McCain all the way.
He dissed McCain all the way till they put McCain in the. He's putting the dirt on him. He was like, shit. No. Hold on. MSV says in Trap's day, $5 was a fortune. See, coming at your neck.
Yep, because that's what I used to spend on your grandmother. Mm-hmm. Yep, you're right. And I got all 3 holes with that too. All 3. Mm-hmm. That what you come hole, the other hole, in the other hole. You know what I mean?
Now, what you call is a term used by older folks, myself included sometimes, when we don't actually remember the word we want to use. So we say what you call.
Did I say what you call?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I didn't. I was trying to be nice about it. I remember the word. You know what I mean? You want me to say the words?
Do you right now? I know that quickly we talked about Mr. Representative Cummings passing.
Yeah.
We had, you got any more on that?
Well, you know, he was a funny guy. And he was like, can we just get along? You know what I mean? You know, we got different point of views, but somewhere in the middle of shit, we could meet on something that make goddamn sense, don't you think? And he was like, nah, nigga, nah. You know what I mean?
Real quick, salute to Mr. Nason, a.k.a. Cali Connected. He is one of our down for the cause. He just happens to miss the show sometimes for other reasons, but he do check in. So salute to him, and thanks for tuning in sometimes to American Culture Topics. He said, where's everyone else? Man, we ain't promo this, John. We've been quiet.
Yeah.
We've been quiet because we were trying to decide what we want to talk about. Sometimes our topics are a little too risque for today's climate.
Really?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
You know, but there's a selective about who can come in and who doesn't come in. You know what I'm saying? So like right now, we got it's showing me as one person viewing, but we got two thumbs up. We got the trout chaser in the house.
The trout chaser?
Yeah.
You like fish?
Now that is Kanowski. That's Crab Daddy.
Wait a minute. That's the motherfucker out there now.
Yeah, he out in PA with us.
Oh, him.
But he on a different type of PA. He upstate where they Obama said they cling to their guns and their religion. So
and they sisters.
Damn.
What?
I ain't say shit.
There's a lot of inbreeding up there. What would you say, Mama? Yep.
He said, "What's up?" Facts. He understands where he at. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's going on, huh?
He understands where he at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they do shit, man. You like, you can't marry my sister because I'm married to her already. Oh, damn, all right.
All right, Trap. Yeah, I mean, so what else we got? Yo, you know what we got going on up in our town, in the great town of the Philadelphia metropolitan area. We had a verdict today on a case involving a food transport worker who was a bike riding food
Uber
courier. He basically he did Uber off the bike. And so one day he's riding his bike down Center City of Philadelphia, and he sees an argument with some guy. I should say he was black, and the guy he saw arguing was a white man arguing at somebody else.
Another white man.
He was in a car. He was arguing with another white guy, and the bike rider he decided to say, "Hey,
can't we all just get along?"
Yeah, he went that route. Say, "Hey, no need to be the tough guy," and the white guy said, "Man, I'll fuck you up.
I'll beat the black off your ass, boy."
More like that. So
yeah, well, why don't you just
yeah? Like so the white guy he gets out of his car, he grips up this black kid, and
lift him up in the
air. But he didn't know.
No, he didn't know. He did. He whipped the knife out way before that. When the guy said, "I'll beat the black off your ass," he whipped his knife out and said, "You come over here, I'm going to defend myself."
It's a shame that me and you can't get our story straight. It'd be nice if a video was showed.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. You said that.
I didn't say that you were wrong. I just said our stories aren't always lined up.
Okay, cool.
That's all I said.
Oh, all right.
And because we know that there's video out there, but we have not seen any of this.
Yeah, because it was in one of the richest neighborhoods in Philadelphia. It was called Rittenhouse Square. And we have yet to see any fucking video. It's
like this. If this was Central Park, this is Rittenhouse Square.
It's a 1 block by 1 block by 1 block area with these high-rise buildings around it, apartment buildings, and some retail on the first floor of some of these buildings. And I think you might could get an apartment in there for $1.5 million.
Okay.
That's a 1 bedroom, a bathroom, and a kitchen. That's it. If you want to buy one of those apartments.
Right.
I guess you could rent one out for about maybe $3,000 a month. But whatever. And they saying they have yet to show the video. No video has come out of that at all. None. Period. Trap saying this was something unusual. Why no video? But anyway, the young boy, he gets lifted up in the air after he brandishes his knife and said, "Man, you ain't gonna put your hands on me." The guy said, "Yeah, I'm gonna beat the black off of you." And he was a rich real estate developer. I think he probably had some stuff up in New York. He had some stuff going on up in New York too. And he had good money. He also they did an autopsy. He had one stab wound in his back, where the boy reached over and he grabbed him up in the air and had him around his waist and he stabbed him in the back. Went through his lung and shit, cut something up, and he died.
All right.
But
So we got Search and Report showed up. United Ronin Network showed up. All right.
So
we see who took over today.
So this guy, he kills this guy with just one, what you call him, and they do an autopsy on the guy. This guy's full of cocaine and alcohol and a few other things too.
Right.
That got killed. The young black guy, he takes off this bloody shirt and this icky knife with blood on it, and he throws it away, and they convict him of tampering with evidence. Well, who carries a bloody knife and a bloody shirt around with him, But, all right, what up? It's a real sad story in a way, because one man is dead, one man is possibly looking at a little jail time, but not for murder. Not for defending himself, but for throwing away a shirt and a knife.
And he also left the scene.
Well, you can leave the scene of a murder. It's not like an accident. It wasn't a murder. They said it wasn't a murder.
Well, and in the beginning, he was charged with murder, but the DA took the charge down and charged him and took the charge down to manslaughter.
Exactly.
Right. So when he was finally not convicted, there's a lot of Sylvia R. Tom. Okay. Oh my.
Why?
Anyway, no, it looks like it's an internal thing in the chat. We're gonna move on.
Okay.
So,
wait.
What was interesting? Yeah, man, go get your glasses, man, because I know you want to see this chat. No, not really. So check this out, Mr. T in the house, and we got. Moderator. Yeah. Hit my Cash App, $ Mills Lane ACT, and hit it hard. If you hit that Cash App hard, I will get you that blue. You get that blue wrench. I'm passing out blue wrenches for that hard Cash App, baby. So follow. Like, subscribe. I know I'm just stalling for you. You know what I'm saying? I just saw a comment. No, man, somebody addressed me and I had to address them. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Mr. T in the house. Salute to Mr. T. Mr. T, you was popping with them with those Cuba Gooden. I get it, that Cuba Gooden, dumbass.
Oh man, come on now. That boy, man, is just dumb and shit. This stupid motherfucker. All right. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, United Network.
Oh damn. What's that? Is that an angry face?
Yeah.
That's too damn bad. I hit my Cash App, damn it.
Yeah. So anyway, as we were saying, this wait a minute, you said something about Cuba, the Cuba boy. You
want to go to Cuba? You want to lead us?
No. Well, you can lead us along.
All right.
So Cuba,
but anyway, the guy was found not guilty of manslaughter. The murdered fella, his mom wants obstruction of justice charges on the DA of Philadelphia. I'm not going to say for this case, but I kind of see where she's going because the DA been on some other stuff.
Oh, there you go.
I actually voted for him, so I actually got to hold that L if it is an L. But anyway, American Culture Topics. Cliff Bravo in the motherfucking house. Salute to Cliff Bravo. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, Cuba Gooden Jr. He's an actor. Ricky! Boys in the Hood. Remember that? Remember he was
I remember
Nicky Barnes from American Gangster.
Mm-hmm.
He was Show Me the Money, Jerry. From Jerry Maguire.
Yeah, I remember all that.
Okay.
Yeah,
so anyway,
he
had a charge against him for groping a woman in a nightclub in New York. And then it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. To the point where he ended up See, they making fun of a good lady.
I ain't paying that shit
No,
no
I'm
more.
just saying they making
I was
fun
just
of a good
reading the shit. That's
lady.
all.
And that's not cool.
Well, they can do whatever the fuck they want to do.
Yeah, I mean, it's America.
All right, let's get back on the
so anyway, and she can defend herself.
Mm-hmm.
But for her not being here, I would say y'all not playing cool. So anyway, you gotta understand that the Lord, his somebody as Muslim came in, greet them.
Hello, Mr. Islamic fellow. Assalamu alaikum.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, man. Hey.
So anyway, so he's in the bar. He's drinking. She's at the bar. She's drinking. He said he's sliding by. It's crowded. And you know how he is an actor. People tend to crowd him. So he possibly could have moved around and grabbed somebody by the ass with a cootie cat.
I can see. I mean, it's a club. It's loud. It's like, hey, what's going on?
Dancing going around. People
dancing. It's entertaining. Stuff happens. He get a little drunk. He put a bucket, a KFC bucket, chicken bucket on his head. Take a picture, whatever. So it comes out today that some of the women have corroborating statements saying that he asked them to sit on his face and piss in his mouth.
Oh, really? Was he paying for that?
I don't know.
Oh.
But the important thing is I have yet to hear anybody say they were underage.
Well, see, now there we go.
In my mind, we're talking about grown people in places like a club and stuff like that.
Yeah, shit will get said. You see
what I'm saying?
Yep.
So when you're in a
what you said, what Tambo used to say? Anybody want to climb Mount Matumbo? All right. Okay, cool. So shit be said.
You see what I'm saying? So, it's just from Super Mo Ali. Thanks for joining us. I'm not going to tell you you're not joining us because you're here. So anyway, yeah, it is something that these are all grown women, grown man, club situation. Things get hectic, alcohol, drugs involved, whatever. I don't know. Allegedly.
It don't matter.
But nobody has a right to be mistreated. And if they make them say, hey, you're mistreating me in a club situation, then the guy should back up. He say, okay, I'm sorry, whatever. And then that's the end of it. So I never thought you couldn't.
So what this court case was about then?
I don't know.
Oh, she said that he groped her. And when you ride the subways, you get groped, right? I mean, even old motherfuckers like me get groped. I mean, they be like, I'll be like, yo, dog, what the fuck is you doing, man? Get your fucking hands off my ass. You know what I mean? Be like, yo, man, I just bumped into you and shit. But damn, you keep bumping up to me and shit. What the fuck, man? You better go ahead now. What up? That's just bullshit.
Deal.
What? I'll pay you $500 for your what?
Loyalty.
Wow.
Brother need $500 right now.
Yeah, what about me? Do I get anything for some loyalty?
Bro, you don't even be on the internet.
Actually, I do, but I just don't like conflict and shit.
Conflict?
I don't like conflict.
You don't have to be in conflict.
Well, sometimes
you can. Okay. All right, we're gonna take a break. I'm gonna educate Trap because this is important.
How you educate me about this?
I can help you with this.
No, you can't.
I mean, look, I know I've been in a little bit of conflict, but it's a little bit of conflict. There's a way to see and move about. You just do what you want to do, and then you don't worry about it. Now, Mr. T said Trap got thied in a horse and buggy. I had the picture. Now it sucks. Pause.
See, there's conflict and shit.
Yeah, but now that comment, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can laugh at it for the attempt of humor. You cannot laugh at it and say it wasn't funny, or that's it. Because because, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because it wasn't built out of a place of malice. It was built out of a place of comedy. So it's not out of malice. Now, if he would have said that bitch ass trap gardener, like I would say, if he would have said that bitch ass trap gardener got thied.
This how you tell your wife you're into men.
He said, or and Mr. T said, or tell me to go fuck myself.
Oh wow!
I'm gonna show that.
No, I ain't gonna tell you that. No, anyway.
No, because
you should show all this shit. Why you not showing all this shit?
No, I only blocked one so far.
Don't block nobody. Let the shit go, man. Let the shit
whatever they said was too raw, and I didn't.
You know what? What the fuck is wrong with you? Shit.
Usually, I allow everything.
Don't block nobody comments out.
You're right.
So right here, what he said? Wait a minute.
He said, "I've been married for 10 years and still haven't made love to my wife."
And hold up, he said something else before that. How do I tell my wife that I'm into men? Damn. Wow. This how you tell her. With this, you invite your boyfriend, right, to the crib, right? Boyfriend show up, right? Have some wine, champagne, some shrimp, some shrimp cocktail, something like that, right? And you be like, he's here to fuck me in my ass. She don't like it. You know what I mean? She just rolled, but you never fucked her.
He don't say no pauses or nothing.
How she married? How you got to like, he's in England.
That may or may not be him.
Oh, it might not be him. Oh, well, anyway, you have to, put it in order for the marriage to be legal. So therefore, you're not married. If you didn't hit it in 10 years, you're not married, bottom line. And also, if you believe in the Islamic religion, you
are probably going to get killed.
3 months of not doing it, you can't. You're not married neither. You're legally divorced.
See, 3 months, huh?
3 months. 3 months.
3 months.
If you ain't hit it in 3 months of shit in Islam, you're not married. Damn. That's a divorce. Yeah. Now, don't be blocking nobody from what the shit they talking. I mean, yeah. Don't do that. Don't know this American culture talk.
From what I've heard from the supermodel that I know, other than this person, that guy never talked about having a wife.
Yeah. So this is not supermodel. Can you hit this picture up so we can see who the hell sent this? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
No. Okay. Fine. All right.
You don't care about the chats. I was just trying to tell you how to maneuver. You can go in there, you can say stuff. I've seen we had people come in here all the time. We had, remember the Coleman guy? I've seen, some people that I know, they come in sometimes, say, what's up? Mm-hmm. And then they keep it pushing. It's like, you don't have to feed into something that somebody's saying or something that somebody's saying that's not, I repeat, not paying the bills. It definitely ain't sending no cash apps, no damn PayPal.
Listen, I like to talk shit. Yeah. I do. I'm good with it. I can handle myself.
You know what? Now, the talking shit piece, it's a staple of somebody from Philadelphia. We have to be able to talk shit. You can't stay here if you can't.
Yeah, you want to talk smacky yet? Go ahead with that bullshit. But like I said, I don't like conflict because the reason why I don't like conflict is because if I don't plan on winning, I don't see no need to fight. If it's an end game, then I'm good with it. I like the end game.
This is a game of electricity.
No, this is a game of bullshit.
I'm just saying it's a game of electricity. It's not.
It's bullshit. No. You know what I mean? We talk about some serious shit. You know what I mean? We talk about.
It's been situations where like I've actually met people that said bad things about me.
And you know what? And that's the thing about it.
And it's like it just moved on. It's
but it's like schoolyard shit. You know what I mean? It's like schoolyard shit. It's like
you want to see some schoolyard shit?
It's some schoolyard shit.
I need to show you some Queen's Flip episodes.
No, I don't need to see none of the. Like I said, I ain't need to see that schoolyard shit. But it's like schoolyard shit. I mean, I could hurl insults all night long, and I know some good ones because I'm an old ass motherfucker. I could take one from way back. You know what I mean? Way back when, in like when the horse and buggy was. You know what I mean?
Oh my God!
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God!
Because I can say, yeah, I remember when that horse was hitting your mama back in the day. You know what I mean? That's why you look like a guy. That's why your teeth so buck. I ain't got no teeth, so you can't complain
on the
about
internet,
that.
your mama.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I ain't got no teeth, so what you gonna say about that? But that's why your whole family buck teeth, because grandma got fucked by a horse and shit. You know what I mean? Woo! Let's go. You know what I mean? I'm ready.
So now Trav has heard me. He's heard himself. He's now comfortable with giving out the work. Good.
Fuck these motherfuckers with that bullshit. Anyway, we was talking about some serious shit. We talking about Cuba.
We did Cuba.
Cuba. Let's go somewhere else.
Talk about that boy. We were hearing about. Remember the DC sniper? Hold up, I'm about to get shot. Mills looks like a middle school substitute teacher. Wake up, all the teaching time, teach a new way. Maybe then they'll listen to what we have to say. We're coming up. Huh?
No.
Yeah, middle school is safe because,
middle school is safe.
Hello, class. My name is Mr. Lane, Mills Lane. I'm here to teach American history. Your normal teacher, Miss Chokes on Dick, is not here today. And I'm not going to be a substitute for that shit.
So anyway,
the Supreme Court found itself in a particular situation today. Do you remember these words, the DC sniper? Way back when, in the early 2000s, there was a duo of people that were camping out in their car and shooting people sniper style, random people, and killing them randomly across the DC metropolitan area. Now, this was known as a DC sniper. So one of the things that happened was when they finally got caught, luckily they got caught because black people like to sleep late. They got caught. One's name was
this motherfucker here.
John Allen Muhammad, and the other one was
Master
John Lee Malvo, or also his real name was Lee Boyd Malvo. So these guys were, of course, convicted, sentenced to life in prison with no parole. But the interesting thing about Lee Malvo, or Lee Boyd Malvo, he was only 17 years old when this happened. So he was given a life with no parole sentence. And we in our criminal justice system, we tend to have a little different viewpoint on those under the age of 18. So, like Ethan Malvo, right? Oh, yes, Mr. T, from the trunk. They put a little hole in the trunk where the keyhole would be. You laid down the back seats of this car, and he sat in there and lined up and took them sniper shots. Yeah, that's how they did it. So you don't know who took which shots.
No, he said he killed 10.
He killed 10.
He said I killed 10 of them.
All right.
Yeah, but
now,
anyway.
Remember that John Allen Muhammad fella? Muhammad, like Super Mo. John Allen Muhammad. And it was interesting because I told Trap earlier, I said, when a couple of them got shot, and they were like, wait a minute, this is sniper rifles. I think that the government said, we got to check everybody that's either a cop that has sniper training or snipers in the military. We got to find out where all of them are. But this particular guy, who did he work for?
Wait a minute, hold it. He was in the military first.
Well, yeah, he was in the military.
That's when he learned how to shoot at.
So he fit this description of being in the military as a sniper.
Right.
Expert, right?
Right. Okay.
But who did he work for?
Who he had
Formerly worked for?
Formerly worked for. Well, he worked for. He was a soldier in another army.
And the name of this army that you are duck dodging around right now?
I'm duck dodging?
Yeah, you duck the fuck dodging around right now.
Mm.
I know you don't want to piss off Super Mo Ali.
It's all right.
But
he was a member of a group called The Fruit. That's what some people call him, just The Fruit. Okay, The Fruit of Islam. Okay. He was once a bodyguard to Louis Farrakhan. If you was at the Million Man March, you might have seen him on stage as one of the Farrakhan's guard. You could have. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But anyway, that doesn't even matter because that was a previous life.
Previous job. We've had people that worked in a lot of different places do bad things.
They went to this thing and shit, the Supreme Court, and they said, well, you can't sentence a kid under a certain age to life in prison like that. You know what I mean? You have to reconsider. You know what I mean? They did reconsider on a lot of cases. Not everybody, they got resentenced, and a lot of them did get, I think about this half and half. Half of them get resentenced to life in prison. Okay? It ain't a guarantee that since the system will give you another shot that you won't go to which con.
So I will answer.
Actually, I did. What's that? Master Shock Value? Actually, I was there. I was a little kid, but I was there.
With Dr. King?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my father took me there.
Yeah.
You know did your father take you to the Million Man March?
Yeah. Master Shock Value, were you at the Million Man March?
Was your people there?
I can say I wasn't, but I didn't go to school. My mama didn't. She said, if you want to stay home, you got to watch this. And I watched C-SPAN the whole day. It was on C-SPAN all day.
Hey, did you see me, Master Shock Value?
I watched the entire
thing. You didn't go? Oh,
you know
house. What? Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I got a shirt that I wore to the Million Man March, right? And you was in your 20s and you still didn't go.
Okay.
Huh?
Did you go to the anniversary of the Million Man March?
No answer?
Well, maybe it's on delay.
Okay. Anyway, I got a shirt that I wore to the Million Man March. Okay. I actually wore this shirt there. And, it said the Million Man March. And I put that shirt on my back.
He said nothing was accomplished.
You know why it wasn't accomplished? Because
give him that work, Trent.
Because you young motherfuckers and motherfuckers like you got all that shit to talk. You know what I mean? You didn't go and you didn't show. You know what I mean? It wasn't about what it was going to accomplish. It was about letting them know that we stand as one. Okay? Even the light-skinned brother was invited. I went there. I seen Puerto Ricans there. I saw Asians.
Willie Lynch statement. Pay attention.
This was not a Willie Lynch statement.
That was a Willie Lynch ass statement. Not. You went light-skinned brother. That's a Willie Lynch ass statement. Anyway. If I ain't ever heard one.
Well, anyway, the light-skinned brothers went. Everybody
Farrakhan light-skinned. How he gonna hate on his own kind?
The Puerto Rican brother went. The American Indian brother went. I saw Samoans go. I saw all the brothers, all the brown men were represented there. You know what I mean? Okay. And listen, it wasn't about that. It was about a day of unity. They ain't got nothing negative to say about that. No brothers stabbed. It was 1 million brothers there. And nobody stabbed nobody. Nobody robbed nobody. Nobody did none of that dumb shit. We proved that we could stand together. We needed more. You know what I mean? We needed 10 million. But only 1 million showed up. How many million black men in America? And then you said 1 million of them got together. 4. You know what I mean? That scared the shit out of Whitey. They were scared. Okay? But you said nothing was accomplished. It wasn't. Because you know what? The truth matters. It's sad when you hear somebody say, oh, nothing was accomplished. But that day, we was running that shit. Gang members united for 2 weeks, and then back on the block killing each other.
See,
You know what?
that's
See,
a true
that's
statement. But what happens?
But you know, something
ahead.
did happen. Something did happen. The Bloods and the Crips said, you know what? We're gonna stop this shit. Okay. Now, you can't equate gang members because they say, well, they're gang members. It's two gang members. Okay, it's one group over there, okay, and they don't like that other group because they just live over there. Okay, that's dumb shit. Now you got other gang members. It's called a drug gang. Okay, don't you understand that? The gang. Okay, that's a different situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And drugs is like a black market capitalism. And
some people have monopolies on corners, right? So they group together and they call themselves names and shit. They give themselves names, but that's an economic thing. That ain't got nothing to do with who he is or what he is.
I just want to break in real quick and say I thank you and thank you for not pouring out the liquor you said you're gonna pour out. When I said
you ain't getting that liquor, man.
When I said I needed some liquor because I was down, and you was like, I'm pouring out my liquor. I was like, don't pour it out. You can give it away. Well, now I'm looking at it, and you ain't pour it out. So you know what that means, right?
That means you're still not getting
that shit going in my bag, bro.
That shit ain't going in your bag. That shit going down the sink.
Shit going in my bag,
I ain't
bro.
giving no brothers. But anyway, so I understand with this master shop value. You know, master shop value. You know what? We need to get together. You know what I mean? And you need to visit. And you know what? I want to give you my Million Man March shirt. I want you to get that shit. I want you to have that shit. You know what I mean? I'm getting old and shit. I'm about to die soon anyway. In another 60 years, I'm gonna be gone. But anyway,
hey, you want to solve black? You want to make black unity? We can figure it out right now.
Wait a minute, hold it. See, let's not go black unity. Let's go. You know, like I said, you know, colored unity.
Colored unity.
Colored unity.
Okay, that's gonna be a little bit harder.
I mean, no, it shouldn't be because you know what? We cover the rainbow. You know, we cover the rainbow. Let's grab the mother brothers. Let's grab the Chinese brothers and say, hey, listen, man, we don't need to be arguing. You know what I mean? Let's grab the Puerto Rican brother. Hey, man, we don't need to be arguing. We don't need to be arguing and shit because you're not my enemy. I know who my enemy is. I know who want to fuck me up. You know what I mean? I know who want to put my peoples in jail. I know. You know what? I gotta handle some business. I'll be back.
Okay, colored unity. Colored unity. I mean, come on. Since we're in America and everybody has a fair chance at anything they want, I think colored unity is easy. We just have to figure out what needs to revolve around it. The number one thing, voting base. Colored unity has to have its own voting base. You can't be voting Democrat or Republican under no circumstances because those systems were set up to help somebody else, particularly non-colored people. Then you also have colored people who do everything in their power to help. You got it. Everything in their power to help the non-colored. Of course, voting really helps. You just don't vote. Nobody has figured out a system where they voted their interests because their interests are usually split based on color versus non-color, one of the reasons, and economic ability versus economic disability. So as long as you keep having an economic disability versus an economic ability, you're not going to vote the same.
Well, you know what? It doesn't really matter, right? Mm-hmm. What really does matter is if you vote for the best interest of, you know, if you take the moral high ground.
Yes, Obama did change. Watch this.
I ain't digging that, brother. I mean, I liked him, and I think he was a good president.
How you doing? See, that's Obama change right there.
He was all right.
They strong as a motherfucker right now.
He did bring some change, but it was like it was subtle. Look, the first time I could see him being cool, let's stand with the status quo. Second time he should have came out and just ripped them the threads. You know what I mean? And I believe in reparation. I want that money.
We did a reparations culture.
Yeah, but listen, we did that.
American culture, search American culture topics, reparations culture. We did reparations culture.
So United
we
States
told you
government,
exactly what's wrong, why we don't have them, and how we can get them.
Well, the United States government put a value on human beings. They said a human being is worth $12 million. Okay? So, they should give us, they should not give us, they should pay us, not give. I don't want nobody to give me nothing. Okay? Fuck that. This country getting darker and darker by the minute. Okay? But the thing is, they got to keep the Chicanos, they got to keep the Asians, they got to keep us apart and make us like the crab in the basket and shit. You know what I'm saying? They got to keep us fighting each other in order for them to stay at the majority, even though they're not the majority. I don't really believe none of that bullshit about the colored people in America don't outnumber the lighter people. I think we do. You know what I mean? I really do. And I think that as long as they keep the crab in the barrel mentality, have us willy lynching each other, okay, they could just stay in control. You know what I mean? But if we just get together and say, hey, you know what? None of this shit no more. You know what I mean? So we go to the polls and get somebody to say, hey, you know what? Fuck this. We're gonna take this shit over and we're gonna and we're gonna need some Y'all gonna need some KY.
And in essence, Obama was trained on reparations for big business. That's what they told him he had to do to get elected. He did it. He bailed out GM. He bailed out Dodge, and I talked about the how you doing and the LGBTQ community. They had an agenda. They had an ironed out plan on what they wanted, and they presented their plan. Colored people don't have a plan. They didn't present their plan. And today, you got a better sense of a plan coming from the ADOS movement. You have a better sense of a plan. ADOS movement? ADOS, the American Descendants of Slaves. Oh. Come on, man. That's from the reparations culture episode.
Hey, man, you know what? Yeah.
Anyway, so because we didn't have a plan, you got to have a plan. Everybody has a plan. If you don't have a plan, you can't present your plan. Therefore, nothing can happen.
And you need a plan B. If plan A don't work, you always supposed to have a plan B. Okay? And if plan C, that don't work, have a plan C. My plan is this and shit. Oh, it's a population control? No represent. Hey, this guy's right. You shock value. You know what? I kind of like how you coming out there. You know what I mean?
He said he like how you coming out. I heard that.
I said coming out. I did say that. But I corrected myself. Really.
I know.
Okay, so listen. Population control is only done, right? And only can be done if the people allow it. Okay? Allow it. So you got mothers talking about, oh yeah, the cops treat my sons wrong and all that. You know what? You need to watch your fucking children. Seriously. I know you go to work every day and all that, but at times you need to keep an eye on what's going on. You know what I mean? Don't let this kind of shit come into your house and shit through these wires and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like this internet shit.
They can watch our show. We're not that bad.
Oh, we're not that bad, but there's a lot of shit going on that the kids are getting into. You know, it's like you gotta beat your goddamn kid's ass. You know what I mean? That's what you got to do. You got to beat the young folk in America. Your young colored folk in America need to be beat the fuck up. You know what I mean? And
no, today it's about my feelings, and I have to have my feelings told. Man. I have rights too.
Right. You know,
have the
I
right
remember
to cry and be upset at whatever is upsetting
I remember
me.
how I used to pull this thing on my mom and dad when back in the older days. Like I want to go see.
Yes, oversensitive.
Yes.
Yeah,
I want to go see Rick James. Nah, you ain't going to see Rick James. Okay, we're gonna let you go. Where you at? Oh, he down in Florida. What? Yeah. So she said, Pop said, Florida. Well, what the hell are you talking about, boy? I said, listen, I'm a little bit short. I got the money. I want to see Rick James in Florida. I want to see him in Georgia. I want to see him in South Carolina. I want to see him in Washington. I want to see him in VA. I want to see him here. I want to see him in Jersey, and I want to see him in New York. The whole East Coast tour. He's like, motherfucker, you out your goddamn mind? How much that's gonna cost? I was like, I think about $6,000. They was like, we ain't got that kind of money for that, boy. That's enough to go to college with. Back in those days. So anyway, the deal was I could go, but I'm gonna have to use my own money. You know what I mean? I knew my dad was gonna say that shit, but I was like, you know what? Here, motherfucker, here it is. Motherfucker, what you gonna say now? But anyway, listen, you gotta beat your fucking kid's ass. Okay? You gotta fucking straighten them up. You gotta watch the motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Do you love me, Mary Jane? Everybody love Mary Jane. You know what I mean?
yeah. Wow.
Well, anyway, you got some people that don't like Mary Jane, but I love Mary Jane. You know what I mean?
Wow. You know.
Yeah. Anyway, like I said, you got to whip them kids' ass and shit. You know what I mean? You got to straighten up on them motherfuckers. You can't let them pick up a video or look at a video or something like that. And you got to start teaching your kids at home. You know what I mean? Yeah. Rick James song, what you call? You know what? Oh, damn. Go ahead, sing a Rick James song, man.
I'm in love with Mary Jane.
Why you gotta be singing that one, man?
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on.
What's wrong with the one he did with Smokey Roberts?
Hold on. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby.
Give it to me, what you say.
Give it to me, baby.
What you say.
Give it to me. Give me that stuff, that stuff. Give it to me. Give me that stuff.
So I guess he like his stuff a little funky, huh? Rick like this stuff a little tangy. You know what I mean?
Rick probably poured cocaine on it and snorted it before it got too wet.
Oh, licked it off. It don't matter how you get it
off. It don't matter how you get it in your system, right? Because
he licked it.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Okay. All right, so whatever that wormhole was,
I don't know how we get in there.
We was talking about stuff. So anyway,
yes, I'm talking about
it's time for this day in history. October 17th, one of my daughter's birthday. Happy birthday. Really? Happy birthday, young lady.
Oh, really?
Is not watching this, but happy birthday.
She might be watching. How you doing, girl? How old is she? She's 17?
Somebody gave us a down vote, so they Anyway, she's 22.
Oh.
So this day in history, Al Capone goes to prison. Ain't nobody stealing Ruckus stuff. This is this day in history. No, he's a mob guy. He repping mob guy stuff real well. Yeah, he kicking ass on that shit. Mm-hmm. So anyway, Al Capone goes to prison. October 17th, 1931. Gangster Al Capone sentenced to 11 years in prison for tax evasion and fined $80,000. And that's basically the downfall of the most notorious criminal of the 20s and 30s. Didn't make the cut. Salute didn't make the cut. Finally in the house. Okay. So didn't make the cut. But back to us gangster. Alphonse Gabriel Capone. He was born in Brooklyn, New York. Yeah. Is Brooklyn in the house?
There's some Brooklyn.
Yeah, some Brooklyn in the house. But he moved to Chicago in the 20s. He got the nickname Scarface by getting cut in a fight He says, "I'm here, baby." He talking to you, man. Anyway, at one time he was put in Alcatraz. That's in San Francisco. He got out early in 1939. He was having syphilis. And
he wasn't having syphilis. He had syphilis.
He had syphilis.
Yeah, he had syphilis.
What the hell was Al doing in that prison? Oh no, Al Capone.
I'm Al Capone, goddammit. You know what they call me?
Oh no, Al Capone.
Al Capone, fuck that. Bend that ass over. Give me that soup, boy.
Plagued by health problems, he ended up dying in 1947 at the age of 48 in Palm Island, Florida.
Hey, they had a cure for fucking syphilis back then too, right?
What, penicillin?
Yeah.
Well, when you're in prison, you know, stuff don't get to you on time.
Well, he got out and shit. They could have gave him some then and shit. I don't know why the fuck he never get that shit straight now. Listen, and that's another thing about this. You know, listen, y'all think this AIDS thing was just an accident and shit, but it sure came at the right time. It seemed like AIDS was on time. You know what I mean? Just like how it seemed like Ebola came on the right time. These motherfuckers and shit, y'all that shit was, that's man-made.
Hey, Cliff Bravo, if you don't knock it the fuck out on some real shit, the fuck, he stayed playing me though. That's what I'm saying. He stayed playing me though.
Listen, Cliff. I don't need to be checked. I check all the time, man. I check that shit out, man. Venereal disease is a serious thing. Man.
He'll pause and he ain't pause. He ain't reading it right, Cliff.
Oh, I ain't reading it.
Nah, don't touch nothing.
Well, anyway, okay. All right. So anyway, venereal disease is a serious thing, and the prisons is a really serious thing. Yeah. Because then they send these motherfuckers back on the street with this shit, right? Loaded up. You know what I mean? And it's a prison over here. What they call it? Lewisburg.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like you come out of there, you're going to have something. You know what I mean? You're going to have something. You come out of there, man. And they be testing brothers, too. It'd be like these drug companies be like, oh, listen, we'll give you this much money while you're here to test this drug out on your ass. You know what I mean?
And you ain't getting no money off your books. Baby mama act like she don't know who you are. She out here.
Well, if you were taking care of the hoe when she was out, when you was out, why should they take care of you while you in? You know what I mean? I don't understand that shit. Some people be asking for something that they ain't, if you don't pay into it, how you expect your kids to send you some money?
You ain't gonna send my TV though, shorty?
No. I ain't, no.
My son can't come see me, shorty?
No. Cause the new dude be like, nah, I ain't going for that. Fuck that nigga. Well, he gonna get out one day. Everybody getting out.
I can't go for that. No, can do.
All right, we got a couple of minutes and shit, man.
All right. So, other than hating ass Cliff Bravo, anybody else got any questions out here? Cliff be hating. Cliff be hating though. It's all good.
Oh wow.
Y'all can did that buying subscribers talk. That sounds like pure jealousy. Oh. Him must have been reading comments.
Anyway.
That is an internal, one of them internal chats. I told you, get your popcorn and just relax.
But see, you know what? Why y'all coming up here and arguing this shit?
But you know why? Because this is American culture topics. Arguing is part of American culture. Freedom of speech is part of American culture. Hatred. What do you say? Jealousy. Oh, that's part of American culture. So
what the fuck? What the fuck?
We stand on that American culture, man.
I do.
We like
stand
the
on
land.
Culture.
We like the land.
I still don't have to like it.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? I don't like it.
That's right. That's right.
I want to stay positive. I want us to not only like get up here and talk a little smack and shit. No, I could deal with that.
We like to save the drama
bullshit,
for like Trump.
Shit. I ain't built like that.
Police.
You know what? When I got an issue with somebody, I don't be chatting and shit with him like that. I go get
He said
Mr.
his reading part of America.
I get my friend and shit and start shooting motherfuckers and shit. I bust your ass and shit. You know what I mean?
Reading Rainbow was a television show on the PBS network.
Yeah, it was a nice little show too.
Yes, LeVar Burton was the host, and yes, so
yeah, but I didn't really look at that.
America.
You know what I mean? I didn't really look at that.
Nah, I just had to read it because it's part of the deal.
But anyway,
we cater to our audience. Well,
no, you cater to them.
Oh yeah, okay.
I ain't cater
I
to
cater to
bullshit.
y'all because
You know what I mean, I ain't got time for that shit.
I appreciate y'all coming in, joining us for the show.
Yeah,
I do talk
like
about
people to join us. I want more people
Mills,
to hear us.
You
but
ain't
I don't
shit. You fucking right. I ain't shit.
I don't want to hear that dumb shit.
But see, I care about everybody.
You know, I don't. Well, I really don't.
And I pray.
The truth, I ain't got no fucking empathy.
I say my prayers. Say, now that lay me down to sleep.
Anyway, I don't have no empathy at all. Turn the fuck up, Trent. Oh,
I should try before I
anyway, I ain't got time for the dumb shit like that.
I
want to just say what I gotta say and get it over with. And then
you'll be singing "Daddy" to me. Oh no, hold on, that's Aaron Hall. I forget. That's not the prayer.
Yeah. Anyway, I like that. That was a nice.
What? Which one? Turn the fuck up trap.
Yeah. Anyway, I ain't got time for the bullshit. I'm trying to get a point across, a positive point across.
I know, Cliff, we cool.
Yeah, and I would like some of y'all money too and shit, right? But I ain't gonna kiss
PayPal.me/Trap Gardner.
I'm not kissing nobody ass to get a fucking dime. Fuck that. You know what I mean? And y'all want some comedy? I got some comedy for you, okay? I do. Okay. This is it. All the fucking clowns in the world could make all the fucking jokes in the world, but there's some serious shit going on out here. You know what I mean? And it's time for all of us to come down and say, hey, no more of this shit. We ain't going for it no more. You know? That's all I have to say about American culture topics. And my topic is a positive one.
PayPal.me/Mills Lane or which is way better. $sign on the Cash App, $Mills Lane ACT. It ain't got to be a lot. Ain't got to be a lot. You can throw a couple bucks. Say, yo, man, you coming out? You doing the show? Yeah, hell yeah. But what's up? What up, though?
Wow.
Let me stop. What else going on?
I'm with the homos too. You know what I mean? I'm with them.
Thursday, there's some football about to come on.
Yeah.
And the Washington Nationals in the World Series. First time since I ever heard of. I know they used to be the Montreal Expos or whatever. I don't know.
There was something else and shit.
So anyway, been a while. So who that? Mr. Cool, he rock with them. What else?
Didn't make the cut.
Eagles, Cowboys. So any Cowboys fans out there, eat a dick.
Well, you know what? I ain't gonna say nothing, but Eagles get their ass whooped.
I don't think so. Mm-hmm. I'm willing to put money on it.
Okay.
I bet anything I get out of Cash App.
All right.
Also, this weekend,
I think basketball starting the week too. Like
basketball coming soon. USA Soccer lost to Canada.
The men team.
The men team. Yeah.
Not the female team. The men team.
The women wouldn't be that lame. Only the men's is that lame. Fuck. So Surson got a W on us. That's sad. Yeah, ain't nobody see that. And that's it. Now see, this guy and that guy, but they think that this guy is not that guy. But that guy, his name is that, but that's not that guy.
That's not that guy?
No. So that guy is not that guy.
That guy not that guy neither?
No.
No?
No, them two different guys.
Okay. Really?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, Allah Akbar.
Allah Akbar.
Allah Akbar.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No problem saying that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Farrakhan wants some more people. You know what he need to do?
Whoa, man, what you talking about?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's my joke. And it's funny, but Trap don't want to hear it. Even though he already outed John Allen Muhammad as working with that guy.
No. You said working with him. He used
At
to
one
work for
point
him.
in time.
He worked for him, not
Hey,
with
man.
him. Go ahead.
Don't mess with me, man. I'm a fan of the Farrakhan, man.
Yeah,
I've always been a fan.
You know what I mean?
Always been a fan.
You know what I mean?
Super Mo Ali said he wish he was black.
You're not black? Are you white? Because if you're not white, you black. Come to America. Get in the car.
Cersei eats many.
Get in the car with me, and you say you're not black. Okay, get in the car with me. We driving down the street, right? And when the cops pull us over, they're gonna say, "Hey, you niggas, get out the car." You know what I mean? They're gonna say that to the Asian brother in the car with me. They're gonna say that to the Puerto Rican brother, the Mexican brother. They're gonna say that to the Samoan brother. They're gonna say that to anybody.
He says
they're gonna say
ARAB. Ain't that a rapper in Philly or something?
Hey, you know what Reagan called y'all, right? He said you're Arab. You know what Reagan called Arabs? He called them sand niggas. That's what Ronald Reagan called y'all. Okay? So you need to stop that shit. You motherfucker ass ain't white, you motherfucker black. Simple as that, goddamn it. I'm sorry, you're a colored person. I'm sorry. I apologize. Didn't mean to hurt nobody's feelings. Don't get
colored
mad at
people,
me.
white people.
Well, everybody colored, right? Somebody colored.
Colored people.
You know what I mean?
Non-colored people.
AKA terrorists, Muhammad Ali.
Right.
Hey, you know what? Listen, I gotta go now.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he's representing well.
You don't think that's him?
He's not representing well. I'm just saying, most of the time, if somebody is
you think is that really Super Mo Ali?
Most people with this name,
yeah,
they are kind of they're either great boxers or great people. They say his name is Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali was a great American. He was a revolutionary. He was an activist. He was a champion. Yeah, that's a great American.
Okay. Anyway,
Muhammad Ali should be on a bill on one of the currencies. Muhammad Ali deserves to be on the currency.
I got to spend some time with my wife. See y'all later.
With liberty and justice for all. Take care, everybody. He said Mohammed, not Muhammad. Man, how am I supposed to know the difference? I'm Christian. It's no.